Hello YouTube, this is Adrian from Team Dueling Rogue, bringing you guys a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile on my DDD deck. This is, we could say this is almost like a budget deck. We can say it's a bit budget. Maybe the most we're probably going to be spending is we can probably say $30 minimum. Maybe less actually, depending, because most of these cards actually got reprinted and they're in some sets, depending if you pull them. I pulled most of them, but most of them I have paid cash and traded for. But yeah, I play no spells. I play a draw engine. Well, sorry, I do play. I play all spells. I play no traps. I play a draw engine, so like Pod Desires, Upstart, things like that. Just a heads up. And I do play most of the fusion. And some interest. Basically, I'm gonna show you guys a combo at the end, just to show you guys how this is. So if you guys have any opinions on this, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what's up. So let's go. And then, like I said, I'll show you guys a combo at the end with what you guys can do. I'm going to show you guys two ways to, well, just one combo. And basically, your turn might take forever. So yeah, let's do this. I played 3 DDD, Oblivion King, Abyss, Ragnarok, well, because you can only play 3. I like it. He's a scale 5 with level 8. I believe, yeah, level 8. So his scale says, if I special summon a DDD monster except during the damage step, I can target one DD monster in my graveyard. Any battle damage my opponent takes would become halved. And for the rest of this turn, also, I special summon that DDD monster. I take 1,000 damage. So another thing about DDD monsters, they you like what's it called? You take damage because of their card effects, but other than that, that'll work because you do want to pay some life points. But I play the fusion card Oracle King, just in case if I was to burn for that. But I don't play for that reason. I'll explain why when I do the combos and just get more into it. And the other effect is if this card is normal or special summon, I can target one DDD monster in my graveyard, special summon it, and then I can only use this effect of DDD Oblivion King. And once per turn, I contribute one other DDD monster to target one card my opponent controls and banish it. So it's really good. I play the 3 DD Salmon Kepler. I don't play the other DD Salmon card as a skill 10. We don't use it for its scale effect. We use it to normal summon it. If this card is normal or special summon, I can activate one of the effects. I can only do this effect once this turn. So basically, once per turn, I can target one DD card I control, but I sometimes don't do that. Or I can add one Dark Contract card from my deck to my hand. What we search for is that we search for the Dark Contract card. So I'll explain more about that right now. And the number one go-to card that I like always going into is the DD Lamia. So I play DD Lamia because you can easily pull this out using the Oblivion King. So you can target one after you special summon one DD, and it comes back, and then synchro summon, and then you would just keep on recycling. It would be almost like a Mayakashi, meaning you can just keep on doing this over and over again. And if you want to keep doing it, you can just send the DD card to the graveyard and special summon this. It would banish when it leaves the field, but you would banish at the turn where you can't see yourself building more of a board. I also like the slimes. So I play the 3 DDD Swirl Slime, and I play the 3 DDD Necro Slime. So actually, I don't think I said anything about Lamia. I just explained what Lamia did. So it's a level 1 tuner, but basically the effect is if this card is in my hand or my graveyard, I can send one DDD or Dark Contract card from my hand or face up from my field to the graveyard, accept itself, and special summon it. So that's basically its effect, what I was saying. So, Swirl Slime, level 2, green, it looks cool with attack of 200, defense of 200. Anyways, if this card is in my hand, I can fusion summon one DDD fusion monster from my extra deck using monsters from my hand as fusion materials, including this card. So this, then after, if this card is in my graveyard, I can special summon one DD monster from my hand. So I just have to banish him inside my grave from inside my graveyard. So that basically would pop off the effect off of Oblivion King. And Necro Slime, if this card is in my graveyard, I can fusion summon one DD monster from my extra deck by banishing this from my graveyard as well as another DD monster. So basically, a little combo. If I have Swirl Slime in my hand, I want to send this and Necro Slime, banish the Necro Slime to fusion summon it, and then banish the swirl. First, banish the Swirl Slime from my graveyard. Take out the Oblivion King, and then banish the Necro to fusion summon, and then basically they would just chain off if I had the DD Lamy inside my graveyard. Now onto the two ofs. I played two DD Savant Thomas. Um, what I do with this, I can target. So basically, this would be like a special summon effect. I barely ever use the pendulum summon mechanic in this deck, but what I do is I can target one DD card in my pendulum zone, destroy that card, and if I do, special summon one level 8 DD monster from my deck in defense position, and for the rest of this turn, its effects are negated. Any battle damage my opponent takes would be halved. So basically, my trigger is to get the other level 8 because this guy's level 8, and you can just XYZ to make Hope Harbinger or Fusion Summon for 2 level 8s. Then I played the two DD Simon Copernicus. So, like I said, I don't like using the pendulum mechanic on this one. But if this card is normal or special summon, I can send one DD or Dark Contract card from my deck to the graveyard, except itself. So basically, works like almost like a Foolish Burial. So that's my Foolish Burial of the deck. So I can just keep going. So I can just send it like a Necro or a Swirl Slime. Another level 8 monster that I play is I play 2 DD Dice Typhoon or Typhon. um, when this card is normal or special, when this card is normal summon, I can tribute one DD monster special summon one level 7 from my deck. One level 7 DDD monster from my deck during my main phase. If this card is in my graveyard and it was sent there this turn, so basically the Foolish Burial effect I can do. I can fusion summon one level 8 DDD fusion monster from my extra deck by banishing materials listed on it from my graveyard, including this card. So it's a really good card just to make your easy boards. And then I play some hand traps. I play the cheapest of hand traps. I play 2 effect mailers because basically I'd be up like maybe up against a Trickstar deck or something like that. Maybe Sky Striker. Maybe Sky Strikers might even harm anything. Or Crusadia, and you could just stop them. And the effect mailer is good thing is not once per turn. You can run 3 and take out like a DD Vice Typhon or any other card that you guys would see in here. It's up to you guys. You guys can play better hand traps. I just like budget because I'm a more budget friendly kind of guy. I play 3 of the spells. Dark Contract with the Gate. So what this card does, during my main phase, I can add 1 DD monster from my deck to my hand, and I can only use the effect of Dark Contract once per turn, and during my standby phases, I would take 1,000 damage. So basically, this is a good card to search for, for the cards, but if I had these 3 on the field, like all activated or something like that, I would take like 3,000 burns, so you don't really want to do that. This is your searcher. I play 3 Allure of Darkness because we play all dark monsters, so it doesn't really matter. So draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark from my hand. If not, send my entire hand to the graveyard. Basically, really simple. It doesn't matter what you banish. Then I play 3 Into the Void for draw power, like I said. So if I have 3 or more cards in my hand, I can draw 1 card. So basically, the trick is what I can do is so if I had like maybe these 3 cards I was to play it, basically that would be 3 cards in my hand. So basically you can draw. So basically it still counts to do that. Judge ruling, awesome. I play the Upstart Goblin, so I'm playing a 40 card deck, minimize it by 1 to make it 39, give my opponent 1,000, like not like it matters, I'm not going to let him get too much. I play 2 Pot of Desires, you guys can play whatever you guys want, you guys can play 3 Pot of Desires instead of playing the Upstart Goblin, it's up to you guys, but I personally run 2 Pot of Desires because I don't really want to see this card too often. And then just in case my opponent plays like Ash Blossom or something like that during my turn, I do play the 2 Called by the Grave. You guys can run 3, up to you. Instead of taking out the 2 effect veilers and just replacing it for 1 called by the grave and take out 1 other effect veiler for a pot desires. Up to you guys. And then for the 1-ofs, I play the Dark Contract with the Swamp King, so during my standby phase, I would take another 1,000 damage. But this is basically just a fusion summon, 1 from your hand, and then you can fusion some materials from your graveyard as well. That's where the links come into play. And then I play the 1/1 for 1 to special summon the DD Salmon Kepler. And then send the Necro Slime to the graveyard or so. And then I play the 1 Monster Reborn because Monster Reborn is back and it's a really good card. Now onto the extra deck. So I play 2 DDD Flame High King Genghis to level 8. What it requires is 1 level 5 DDD monster and 1 DD monster to fusion summon. So its effect is, its wording is really small. If another DD monster is normal or special summoned to my side of the field, well, my opponent's monster, but okay. If another DD monster is normal or special summoned to my field while I control this monster, except during the damage step, I can target 1 DD monster in my graveyard special summon. I can only use this effect once per turn. And once per turn, when the Spiral Trap card is activated, quick effect, I can negate the activation. So I believe that would be only on my turn, though, when on the Spell and Trap card effect. That's 1 negate. So basically, my extra deck is more of a negation. And then I play 2 DD Flame King Genghis. So it's just 2 DD monsters. If another DD monster is special summoned to my field while I control this face-up card, basically another effect, I can target 1 DD monster in my graveyard, special summon it. Go use this effect once per turn. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if its owner is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, I can target 1 Dark Contract in my graveyard and add it to my hand. Basically just to recycle your Dark Contracts. And then I played the DDD Oracle King, so 2 DD monsters, any effect damage that would inflict damage to you from that target becomes, I gain that life point instead. So this card is really good against Trickstars. Trickstars have a hard time going up against a 28 beater, and Trickstars just love to burn you, and this just stops them from burning. So instead of losing, I gain life. And I play the Odd Eyes Vortex engine. So I play the DDD Vortex Dragon. So when Odd Eyes Monster, doesn't really matter. You make it with the Odd Eyes Absolute, the XYZ, which we're going to go into that right now. So what this does is when this card is special summoned, I can target 1 opponent's face-up attack position monster, return it to the hand. When a spell or trap card is activated, I can shuffle 1 face-up pendulum monster from my extra deck back to my deck, and then return, and then will actually destroy that card. And then this card is 2 level 7 monsters. We have plenty of level 7s. When any player's monster declares an attack, I can detach 1. When any, yeah, I can detach 1 material and negate the attack. I can special summon 1 Odd Eyes monster from my extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions if this card leaves the field. So that's a really good card. So onto the XYZs, which that was Odd Eyes Absolute. I play the Hope Harbinger, so 2 level 8 monsters. So number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Once per turn, when a spell card, so no trap card or anything, so spell is activated, I can negate it, and if I do attach this card to it, I can only do that once per turn, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. And I can detach 1 material from this card. Change the attack card to this card and perform damage calculation. If a face-up XYZ monster I control is destroyed by battle, I can target 1 face-up XYZ monster. It gains attack equal to 1 of the destroyed monster's original attack. That's basically what it does. And now for the Synchros, I play the DDD Gust King Alexander, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1 DD tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monster. If another DD monster is normal or special summoned, while I control this face-up card, except during the damage step, I can target 1 level 4 or lower DD monster in my graveyard, special summon this. So that's where DD Lamia comes into play. And then I play the DDD Cursed King Siegfried. So 1 tuner and 1 or more DDD non-tuners. During either player's turn, I can target one face-up spell or trap card on the field. Uh, that target has its effects negated until the end of the next standby phase. That's basically about it. And if this card is destroyed by battle or destroyed by card effect, I gain 1,000 life points per dark contract that I controlled. And so, is this quick effect? Yeah, during either player's turn, it's quick effect. So if my opponent was to activate Dark Hole, I can just be like, hey, like, negate that. So, then I play the DDD Mirror Burst Dragon, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, level 7. So that was level 8, actually, the Cursed King. But this guy, what he does is, when this card is special summon, I can target one card in my Pendulum Zone. So basically, I would like to pick up my Oblivion King, and the Oblivion King will activate his effect, but this card wouldn't be able to attack. That's about it. And then I play the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Yeah, some my protein shake fell on it, so I messed up the card a little bit. Yeah, it's still playable. Level 8, one tuner, one non-tuner. Synchro monster, basically we just like that because of the DD Lamia can go in. Once, basically its effect is simple. Once per turn, when a monster effect would be activated, I can negate it, and this card gains that much attack. Negate and destroy, this card gains that much attack. And then, if a level 5 or higher special summon monster attacks this card, I gain that attack. So basically, it's like almost like a walking honest. And then the links I play, you're more than, these are just personally how I play it. You guys can change up the extra deck if you guys want to. I play the one Wee Witch's Apprentice because almost everything in my deck is dark. It just makes 2 dark monsters. I play the Zephyr Metaltron because you go into your extra deck a lot, and if you wanted to, make the Odd Eyes Absolute, you can use the Odd Eyes Absolute and take this guy on and have the Vortex right there. And then you guys are more than option to change this if you guys want. It's a bit pricey unless you guys don't buy it. Link Karibo because of level 1 DDD's Savan Kepler. And if you have another Dark Monster, you can just use those to make the Wee Witches. And you guys can change this for like a Summon Sorceress, but it's up to you guys. So I'm going to do a combo video for you guys just to show you guys what this deck is made out of. So guys, so here I go. I got a combo video. I shuffled my deck thoroughly, so I don't know what the top 5 cards actually are. So let's say we're going first. So we're gonna get to build a board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be using 8,000 life points, everything. I'm gonna be using dice, just so I can so I can show you guys the counter levels. Alright, this actually isn't a bad hand. So, first thing we would like to do is, actually let me show you guys my hand. So I have an Into the Void, a DD7 Copernicus, another DD7 Copernicus, a DD Necro Slime, and a DD Swirl Slime. So what we would like to do is we would activate Into the Void to draw one more card, which that wasn't actually that bad. And then we drew a Dark Contract with the Gate, activate the Dark Contract with the Gate, activate Dark Contract with the Gate to get our DD card. So the card that we want to get is we want to get DD Lamia. Should we get DD Lamia? It's up to you guys. This one is a little bit debatable. Yeah, we wouldn't get DD Lamia. We want to get DD Silent Kepler to our hand. Alright, my opponent would either cut or tap that. It's up to him. We are going to normal summon the DD Silent Kepler, effective DD Silent Kepler, to add one Dark Contract card from our deck to our hand. So we would add another Dark Contract with the Gate. We are not going to activate that Dark Contract with the Gate. So instead, we are going to link with the DD Silent Kepler to make, because he's a level 1, to make the Link Karibo. And then, and then after, from there, we are then going to activate Swirl Slime's effect by sending a Necro Slime to the graveyard to fusion summon one DD monster. Yep. Could be any DD monster, actually. To make DDD Flame King Genghis. And then after, we are going to banish DDD Swirl Slime to special summon one DDD monster from our hand, and we are going to special summon DD Silent Copernicus, and the effect of Flame King Genghis goes off, so Chain Link, chain link 1, chain link 2. So this effect goes off. If this card is normal special summon, you can send one Dark Contract card from your or you can send one DD monster or Dark Contract card from your deck to the graveyard. So what we're going to decide to do is we're going to send a DD Lamia to the graveyard. Oh, let me show you the graveyard right there. We're going to send a DD Lamia to the graveyard. And then this effect goes off. Flame King Genghis to special summon, target the DD Lamia, and special summon the DD Lamia. And then what we're going to do for, then we are going to, let me move this, we are going to link summon, so the DD summon Copernicus and the Link Haribo to make Wee Witch's Apprentice. It really, now, it actually depends where you put your links now. This is probably going to be one of the points. If I did have the thing, I could have made a bigger field. So then after, we are going to go Synchro Summon right here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Synchro Summon for a level 7. Almost forgot how to count for a second. To make a DD Gust King. And then from there, we are going to send our Dark Contract with the gates to the graveyard to special summon the DD Lamia. And then the Gust King effect would go off to special summon. So if DD Lamia leaves the field, it will get banished. So that's what we're not trying to do right now. So if another DD monster is normal or special summon to my field while I control this face-up card, I can target one level 4 or lower graveyard and special summon it. So we are going to special summon our Necro Slime. And then from there, we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can easily make, can we? Yeah, we can just Synchro Summon right here. Lamia gets banned. And make a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And then should we end it right there? I believe so. So basically, this is the first board. Basically, maybe my opponent would want to attack me or something, and then activate their effect. Crystal Wing would just negate that. Basically, they would want to normal summon their Candina, negate, or they're going to do both of their effects to Licorice, negate those two. Basically, it's not a bad board. And we're going to show you another combo with it. See if we can get better. I know some YouTubers, they just grab like top 5. Oh, you want to have this hand and stuff. But some of them don't even, whoops, almost forgot about these 2 cards. But some of them don't even remember about like, oh, what if I get a random hand and just don't get nothing? That's why I'm showing you guys like that. I'm making it more, so that's probably why I'm different than every YouTuber. So, cut or tap. We're going to cut. So, top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a really bad, that's a sort of a bad hand. So we have a DD Simon Thomas, DD Lamia, Called by the Grave, Upstart, and a Dark Contract with the Gate. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start off with an Upstart Goblin, draw the card. We pulled another DD Lamia. It could have been better. We are going to want to then activate Dark Contract with the Gates during my main phase. I can add 1 DD monster. So what we're going to want to add is we're going to want to add a DD Swirl Slime to our hand. And then, what are we going to do next? And then from here, okay, from here we're going to use Swirl Slime's effect to send Lamia. To then fusion summon 1 DD monster. Yeah, if we don't have a link, yeah. We are going to make Flame King Genghis. And then what we can do is we can banish the DD Swirl Slime to special summon 1 DD monster from our hand, to special summon DD Summon Thomas. So Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. And then after, what we can do, is so this effect is you can target one DD monster and special summon it. Just well target one DD in your pension zone, which we don't have, so that effect actually doesn't activate. But this effect, the Flame King, activates. Then if another DD monster is special summoned to your field while you control this card, you can target one DD monster in your graveyard. So the only one's DD. Allow me special summon it. Note, we haven't used our normal summon yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, straight into a synchro summon of a level 7. And we are going to make a Gust King. And then after, we are going to normal summon the DD Lamia. And then the effect of DD Lamia, not DD Lamia, the effect of Gust King Alexander pops off. We are going to special summon a DD Lamia, the other DD Lamia, to synchro summon for a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To synchro summon for a level 8. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to make Cursed King Siegfried. So, if my opponent is going to go off or something like that, no, you can't do that. Call by the grave then. It's up to them. Or that, or, yeah. And then, excuse me. And then from there, what we're going to do next, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a little interesting. How do I want to work around this? Yeah. Basically, you don't want to have way too much stuff. So you would have wanted to special summon him in defense position and stuff, and that's about it. Basically, you could, in a way, you can just end your board like that. You could synchro summon to make, you can actually synchro summon to make a crystal, which sucks. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna go with one more combo. And talk about Brick Lords or something. But you can this deck sort of bricks, but then sort of what do you call it? Just brings it. That's why I'm playing the draw engine. So here we go. Cut. Last combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this isn't a bad hand. We have the Into the Void, DD Oblivion King, Abyss Ragnarok. We have a Dark Contract with the Gig. We have the Pod Desires, and we have the DD Lamia. So what we are going to do is we are going to activate the Into the Void to draw one card. And then we are going to play the Lure of Darkness. Draw two cards. 1, 2. That's a really bad card because now we have both of the Pod Desires in our hand. I should have done that sooner. Now we're going to want to bash the Dark Monster. So what we're going to do is we are going to bash the DD Lamia. But hold on, guys. We are going to go get that DD Lamia just back in a second. So what we're going to activate is we are going to activate Dark Contract with the Gate. So let me actually show you guys. Activate Dark Contract with the Gate to search up one DD monster. What we're going to get is we are going to get our DD Salmon Kepler. So let me shuffle that. There you go. So then we're going to normal summon that DD Salmon Kepler, effective DD Salmon Kepler, to add one Dark Contract card to our hand. So we're going to add Dark Contract with the Gate, as always. You would always want to see a DD Salmon Kepler to add that card to your hand. So we just add that. We're going to put this on the scale, the Oblivion King. And then we are going to be activating the Pod Desire. So banish 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, draw 2. This is banished. We'll put the deck right there. And then the cards we drew was we drew another Into the Void. So what we're going to do is activate Into the Void to get that draw. And what we did, we got our Swirl Slime. And then, what are we going to do next? Oops, that's my deck. We're going to link into a Linkaribo graveyard. And then, I mean, I want to use this card, but can I? Because I have Swirl Slime, I don't think you can Fusion Summon. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to fusion summon. Yeah, I believe that would be the only board it would make. Basically, let me show you guys a good hand, what you guys actually want to see, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this up a little bit. Alright, so basically the cards that you do want to see in your hand at least is you want to see a Swirl Slime, a Necro Slime, Oblivion King, Ragnarok, a DD Lamia, and a Silent Kepler. So basically, let me show you guys what you guys want to do. You guys want to activate this guy first, Oblivion King, Abyss Ragnarok down here, and then after, you guys are going to want the normal summon the DD Silent Kepler, and then this guy's effect doesn't go off, does it? No, it's only if I special summon. So this guy's effect lets you search out for a dark contract. So we are going to search for the dark contract with the gate. Activate the dark contract with the gate. We're not going to activate that effect just yet. We are going to want to link into Link Karibo up here. And then I guess let's activate the dark contract with the gate. Add one DD monster from our deck to our hand. So we are used our normal summon. So what we are going to want to get is we should get a DD Vice Typhon just in case. And then we are going to want to activate the effect of DD Swirl Slime by sending Necro Slime to the graveyard to fusion summon one DD monster. So let's put our graveyard over here because we're going to use this again to make Flame King Genghis, and then effect of DDD Oblivion King goes off. If I special summon a DD monster except during damage step, I can target one DD monster in my graveyard. Any battle damage that I take for the rest of the turn, I special summon that monster. Also, I take 1,000, so now I'm at 7,000. So I would special summon the DD Swirl Slime. So special summon the DD Swirl Slime, and then this guy's effect would go off. If I special summon one DD monster, I special summon another DD monster. So I special summon the other Necro Slime. So then what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to link these two guys together to make a Wii, which is Apprentice. So where we're going to put him, we're going to put him over here. And then, excuse me, we're going to banish the Swirl Slime. Oops, here's a graveyard. We're going to banish the Swirl Slime to activate the Swirl Slime effect to special summon one DD monster from my hand. So what we're going to want to special summon is we're going to want to special summon the DD Lamia. So then after we are going to synchro summon the DD Lamia and the Flame King Genghis to make, we can say, yeah, let's do it. Alright, Meteor Burst. So you affect the Meteor Burst to target this guy. This guy comes in. If this guy is normal or special summoned, I can target one DD monster in my graveyard and special summon it. So what I'm doing is I'm special summoning the other DD Lamia. And then I'm going in. Whoops. Yeah. I can only use this effect once per turn. So what I'm doing is I'm going to special summon with the Meteor Burst Dragon to make a level 8, I'm going to make Cursed King. So after that, what I can do is I can, guess I can tribute the Necro Slime to take out Link Karibo. And then you guys want that right there, so it's like this. And then, excuse me. And then you would want to banish the DD Necro Slime. Yeah. If this card is in my graveyard, I can fusion summon one DD monster from my extra deck by banishing fusion materials on it from my graveyard. Including this card, so I'm banishing Necro Slime, and then banishing the Flame King Genghis to special summon the DDD Flame King Genghis. So then from there, you have an option. You can either X, Y, Z to make these guys level 8. So basically, you guys can make a Hope Harbinger right there. And basically, you have like a full negation board right there. And then if you wanted to, yeah, that's about it actually. You can stop your opponent from attacking. You negate a spell. You can negate a spell or trap. And this guy would just lower them by 500. But let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see, can I keep going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I actually can't. No, yeah, that would be about it. The board I can just keep going. But basically, that's really good for a first turn. And then you still have this card in your hand. So if your opponent was to wipe your board somehow, You can do that. Also, you can set the DD Lamia by setting the Dark Contract to special summon the DD Lamia, but there would be no really target because then if it leaves the field, you would get bashed. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys later, okay?